Let's keep it strong. Sorry, lost my cool there. Stupid. Hi guys, it's just Kessa here. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you like and subscribe. It's free. Am I the a-hole for not going to a rehearsal dinner as a bridesmaid? Hi y'all. This is my 24F first time ever being a bridesmaid. So I am genuinely curious about etiquette as well as reasonable expectations. My boyfriend's 25M of almost 7 years brother, 28M, is getting married to his fiancée, 27F, in April 2026. There's a lot of ages in that sentence. We'll try to keep up. They have been together almost 6 years, and my boyfriend and I met her when they started dating, so we've known her for quite a bit. They got engaged in late 2024, and my boyfriend and I helped his brother set up the proposal and was even able to secretly record it. Oh my god, I love that. That's so cute. Anyway, a few months later, she asked me to be a bridesmaid, and to be honest, I was completely shocked. The four of us had done double dates and even had a vacation planned, but her and I have never hung out once one-on-one. As shocked as I was really flattered and agreed, and as time goes by, she started planning and sending updates in the designated bridesmaid group chats. She told all the girls that she would be paying for our dresses as a thank you, which I thought was very sweet of her. She sent the stylist who would be able to do all the bridesmaids' hair and makeup and sent how much we would each have to pay. Here's the thing. I am a person of color, and the bride is white, along with the rest of the bridesmaids. So when she sent the Instagram profiles of the makeup and hair artist, I was concerned because none of their past clients had a similar skin complexion as mine, nor a similar hair texture. Yeah, that's a little bit intimidating. I'm very picky about who touches my hair, so I don't blame you. I messaged the bride separately, expressing my concern, and asked her if she would be okay if I went in with a different artist, one that I had used before and know they have experience with my skin complexion and hair texture. She said that was okay, and I thanked her for being flexible. Easy enough, it sounds like. In October of 2025, so 6 months out from the wedding, I asked her what time we should be at the venue the morning of. She said something along the lines of, "You need to come with your hair and makeup done by 10ish a.m. I was confused because I thought I'd be getting my hair and makeup done at the venue with the other girls in the bridal party. When I questioned this, she told me there isn't enough room in the suite for another artist to set up, so if I wanted to use a different artist, I'd have to get it done somewhere else. I understand that it might be disappointing not to be able to get ready with everyone else, but depending on the size of the venue's suite to get ready, I would assume they would obviously want to bring everything that would make you feel your best. I don't know. I'm not a makeup artist. I told her I understood, but it just didn't sit right with me. It's either go to an artist that I'm confident would struggle shade matching my makeup, or styling my textured hair, or even both, or go to an artist with diverse experience, but I can't be in the same room. No apology, just an oh well energy from her. The same day, she texted the bridesmaid group chat saying how she no longer will be buying our dresses because it would be too complicated for her to order everyone's, and that she would find another way to treat us. Okay, I do think it's kind of shitty that she said she was going to pay for the dresses and then immediately backed out and said she wasn't. Like, bridesmaid dresses are a pretty penny most of the time. I would say if you're going to buy your own dress or have your party buy their own, have them pick a dress that they want to actually wear. Like, give them a color, let them pick their dress, and then they get a pretty dress out of it that they can wear at other events. They don't have to wear just that dress just at your wedding. If you are wearing it just at the wedding, I feel like it would make sense for the bride to help pay for it. That's just me. I think it's pretty shitty to back out of buying the dresses when you committed to it unprompted, especially when we each could have individually ordered and she could have sent the money and given a set budget per dress. Yeah, I feel like there were other ways the bride could have gone about that for sure if she wasn't able to pay for the dresses or if it was going to be too complicated. Giving her grace, I know weddings are expensive and it adds up the further into planning you are. It sounds like you're trying to be understanding. The wedding is also on a Thursday, so I'm taking off work the day of and Friday, the day after. I just found out earlier this week that there will be a rehearsal dinner the day before the wedding starting at 2 p.m. Mind you, my boyfriend, who's also the best man, found this out from an aunt who doesn't even live in our state. So I called the bride asking about this and she confirmed and suggested I take half a day. I don't have the type of job that has half a day flexibility, so essentially I would have to take off 3 days of work. I think what's really bothering me is she isn't apologetic at all. I feel like you're just not feeling seen. Like, that's a big part of that. When you're planning a wedding, I understand it can be really, really easy to get in the mindset of like how it's affecting you. But at the end of the day, there's also a lot of people that are wanting to show up to make the day special for you as well. So keeping them in mind is important. I think at this point, LP just doesn't really feel seen by the bride. And I think that's a big part is communication of those feelings as well. I totally get weddings are stressful and hard to plan and to be on top of everything, but some acknowledgement that I'm being put in a tough position would be nice. I am heavily considering not taking off work for the rehearsal. While money is definitely a big factor for me not wanting to miss a third day of work, I'll admit I'm still feeling some type of way about having to get my hair and makeup done in a different place. Her backing out of paying for our dresses after committing to it, I think no notice from her or the groom about the rehearsal dinner is really just the last straw for me. Am I the a-hole if I don't go to the rehearsal? I think this is like dominoed sandwich of a situation. I think that there were multiple things that you didn't agree with or felt bad about. Now it's like a volcano or a boiling pot that's like starting to boil over because of all the different things. Are you really sure that you want to be a part of the wedding party at this point? Like at this point, it almost sounds like it would be easier if you just attended as a guest, like for your own mental health, as well as you guys are going to be relatives, right? So you got to keep that in mind that this could be a long-term thing as well. Let's see what Reddit says. The hair and makeup part is not a big deal. The dress part depends on the cost, but no way would I take off for the rehearsal dinner. 2 p.m. is not a dinner, and she will probably get pushback from others in the wedding as well. $20 says that the rehearsal dinner became a luncheon when the bride realized she could get cheaper catering doing a lunch. I'm not saying everyone who gets married on a random weekday is cheap. It's just that every wedding I've ever been invited to that was in the middle of the work week for no damn reason was a wedding for someone too cheap to not inconvenience their guests. I don't think there is any reason to feel slighted about her request for you to have your hair and makeup done elsewhere if there really isn't enough room for another artist to set up in their space. I have opted to get my hair done by a different artist on a couple different occasions, and honestly, I like the option of having quiet time to myself going into a very busy day where I have to be on until late in the evening. Given that she has rescinded the offer to pay for the dresses, total shit move that sounds like an excuse, and that she seems oblivious that people are feeling put out by the amount of time needed to take off work, she kind of sounds like an inconsiderate person in general. I wouldn't be wanting to jump through more and more hoops as they are coming up to appease or accommodate someone who can't be bothered to put everything out on the table and communicate properly. Not the a-hole. So there you go, P, not the a-hole. Maybe just go as a guest. Maybe sit her down, have a conversation. Like, this is one of those situations that it just feels like, you know, it's just building until it turns into a bigger thing than it actually is. So maybe just talking to her about it, expressing the things that you don't feel comfortable with, and going from there. And like I said, just attending as a guest. At the end of the day, at least you'll still be there. Then you can pick your own dress. You can go to your own artist and everything will be good. Not the a-hole. If you liked this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Remember, it's free. Like a sticker, but it's me. And I'll see you guys next time.